Hello बच्चों, so let's read the question. The question says match the columns and find out the correct combination. First column में दिया हुआ है H zone, I band, A band और M line और second column में हमें दिया है thin filaments, thick filaments, mid of the H zone and center of the A band. हमें इन दोनों columns को match करना है. So the key concept of this question is sarcomere. Sarcomere is basically it is the main contractile unit of a muscle fiber, or we can say it is the main functional unit of a muscle fiber. Each sarcomere consists of protein filaments which are known as the myofilaments. These are basically made of proteins और इसमें the thick filaments are called myosin and the thin filaments on the other hand are called actin filaments. And the bundle of myofilaments together is called the myofibrils. A sarcomere always has alternating thick and thin filaments. Let's see a diagram of the sarcomere, which is the functional unit of a muscle. So इस sarcomere में यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक जो region है उसको बोला जाता है A band. This region is known as the A band. The A band or the anisotropic band, it basically consists of both myosin fibers and actin filaments. The thick region is known as the myosin filaments and these are the actin filaments. The anisotropic band contains both. The second is the I band जो यहाँ से यहाँ तक lie करता है. This is called the I band or the isotropic band. The isotropic band only is composed of actin filaments and since it is only composed of actin filaments जो thin होते हैं, myosin thick होते हैं, therefore I band appears light. जो dark bands होते हैं, they are basically the A bands. A bands are darker and I bands are lighter. Right here is called the Z disc. जो Z disc होता है, it is basically the point of connection between the neighboring actin filaments and जो Z disc होता है it basically transverses the I band because ये I band के बीच में present होता है. With respect to this, a sarcomere is also defined with respect to the Z discs. So a sarcomere can be described as a structure. A sarcomere is also described as a structure between two Z discs. This right here from this to this region will be called a sarcomere. Moreover, there is another unit called the H zone. the central part of the thick filament which only contains myosin. H zone जो होता है, H zone जो होता है सिर्फ इस वाले रीजन को बोला जाता है जहाँ पे एक्टिन प्रेजेंट नहीं होता, जस्ट मायोसिन प्रेजेंट होता है. सो दिस इज द H zone. There is also another structure which is called the M line. This region is called the M line. M line जो होता है, the thick filaments which are present in the A zone, the thick filaments which are present in the A zone, they are also held together by a thin fibrous membrane which is called the M line. Coming back to the question में सबसे पहला दिया हुआ है H zone. We just saw जो H zone होता है, it lies in the middle of the A zone, जहाँ पे सिर्फ myosin bands present होते हैं, thick filaments present होते हैं. So A matches to 4. Second जो I band होता है, it is the lighter band जो thin filament से बना होता है. So B matches to 1. Third जो A band होता है, A band is the thicker band या thick filament जिसमें myosin present होता है और actin दोनों present होता है. So C corresponds to 2. And finally जो M line होता है, M line is basically the mid of the H zone जहाँ पे myosin जो है it is held together. So D का हो गया 3. So यहाँ पे A4, B1, C2 and D3 is the first option. So the final answer for this question is option A. Hope you understood well. Best of luck.